Hi Kirsten, hi Christy. So I'm here for July's book choice of the month, and Kirsten, this was your choice, and it is A Natural History of Dragons, as you already discussed in Wednesday's video. So this is just going to be my brief opinions and thoughts and reviews of your book. Well, it's not your book, but it's your choice. So overall, I thoroughly enjoyed this book. I was very shocked. I did not think I would like this type of book. It's a memoir. I've only ever read one other memoir, which was okay, but it just wasn't my thing. It's about dragons, which I do like dragons, but for some reason, memoir dragons, it just was not meshing well for some reason in my head. But no, I really, really enjoyed this. First of all, look at that cover. That's amazing. And Lockwood, what's his first name? I have it here. Todd Lockwood. Todd Lockwood did the art throughout this memoir, and it's not loading, but you can see different things, and there are different dragon examples throughout the text, and I really love that. I feel like it really, I don't know, it just set this novel apart from other memoirs that I've read, but I've only read one, like I already told you. But so overall, loved this book. I loved Isabella's voice. Isabella, the main character, I feel like she was very strong, you know, just from hearing her point of view as an older woman, and then her telling her story of when she was basically young, very young. It starts out very young, and then her transition of growing older and experiencing more things, and you as the reader are taking this adventure with her, really, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. Now, the beginning wasn't necessarily slow for me. I don't know how to really say it, but I don't know, I guess because I knew it was about dragons and some sort of adventure, I wanted her to, like, you know, get to that adventure real quick, so it wasn't slow, it was just me anticipating so much. So I know Christy and Kirsten, you kind of felt that way as well, but I think that's really what it was. We were just really expecting the dragons to pop up right in the beginning, and we have to ease our way into that first. She has to hook us in, and I think she did a really, really good job. Once the adventure started, I was like, okay, let me keep turning, but I mean, really, it was just like, flick. But it was okay, because I was flicking with enthusiasm, that's for sure. What else can I say? Isabella, like I said, she's a very strong character. I felt like I could relate to her. I wanted to be her. I mean, if I couldn't be right next to her, I wanted to be her, you know, or vice versa, whatever. I just wanted to be in her adventures with her. I felt, for the most part, all the characters were strongly written. The world that was created, you can definitely tell it was Victorian-esque, but very in its own world, in and of itself, very separate and different, and I thought it was just really cool. And I know that's a poor adjective to use, but it was just very good. I enjoyed it. There was one scene, Kirsten, I don't know if you've read Pride and Prejudice, but I know Christy has. In the very beginning, when Isabella, oh my gosh, what did she do? Isabella was, when she first slices open the dead, what was it called? The Starklings that she found, and her mother was very distraught about this. And I thought it was funny, the scene that Isabella had with her father, when he was supposed to be, you know, saying, oh no, you don't do this, you're a young lady, you're supposed to be reading books, or painting, or, you know, womanly things for this time. And I thought it was interesting that he kind of did those things, but it was more like, I'm gonna slip you this book that you shouldn't be reading, but I'm gonna let you read it anyway. Those science books that women are not supposed to be reading, or commonly are not supposed to be reading. And it really reminded me of a scene from Pride and Prejudice with Elizabeth and her father, where, you know, her mother wanted her to marry Mr. Collins, but her dad kind of just like, well, if she doesn't want to marry him, then I'm all for whatever Elizabeth has to say. So, I don't know, really reminded me of Pride and Prejudice in a couple instances. Besides that, it was very well written. I enjoyed the memoir. Excuse me, I'm starting to get sick. Blame Rachel. Very well written. I felt like I could really be in the story. What else? I really liked the menagerie scene, but besides the whole adventure, speaking about the beginning, I would say, before the adventure, that was probably my favorite scene when she first meets Jacob, and so romantic, so romantic. So, but yeah, I felt like I could really picture that scene, and I don't know, seeing the little runt dragons and then meeting Jacob, and I'm just like, oh, dragons, Jacob, oh, this is wonderful. So, and then finally you actually get to meet the dragons later. So, this is rambling as usual. I don't want to give too much away because I know Christy has to go on Monday, so I don't know. 2 thumbs up overall. Good choice, Kirsten. I really like this. Oh, I have to go over. So yeah, that was this, and this is July, and now I guess I said enough about that. 2 thumbs up. Really good choice. I would read this if you have time during the summer or anytime coming up. Read it. Anyone else that's watching, that is. So now let's go on to next month, which is actually, it already started if you didn't know. So yeah, that book review was late, however, the show must go on. So now for August, the book choice is up to me, and I have chosen Ready Player One by Ernest Cline, right? Yes, Ernest Cline. So Kirsten, go pick this up. It's in paperback already because, you know, we're late on the bandwagon on this one, but I've heard great things about it, and I'm excited to read it. You know, I heard there's some pop culture references in it, and it's sci-fi, dystopian, you know, I'm all for that jazz. So, Ready Player One is August book choice. So, Christy, I will see you Monday with your choice. No, not your choice, your review. Bye!